This video is intended to give you knowledge and understanding about serious health issues, how to recognize the symptoms early, take action, and protect yourself before it's too late. Too often, people ignore the warning signs, only to realize when it's too late that something was wrong. Our goal at Next Level Studios is to empower you with information that could save your life or the life of someone you love. Pay close attention because what you learn today could be the difference between early detection and a medical emergency. Let's begin. Sometimes it starts with feeling tired, a little swelling in your legs, maybe some nausea after a meal. Nothing serious, at least that's what most people think, but cirrhosis is a slow, hidden killer. By the time you feel the symptoms, your liver might already be failing. It doesn't ask for attention. It just quietly replaces healthy liver cells with scar tissue piece by piece until your body can't survive without it. And once the damage is done, there's no reversing it. This disease has taken down alcoholics, yes, but also people who never touched a drink. Obesity, hepatitis, diabetes, cirrhosis doesn't discriminate. If you still think this can't happen to you, keep watching. What is cirrhosis and why it's more common than you think? Your liver is your body's filter. It cleans your blood, it breaks down toxins, it helps your body digest food and store energy. But when the liver is constantly under attack, whether from alcohol, fat buildup, or infection, it tries to repair itself. And in that process, scar tissue forms. That scar tissue is what we call cirrhosis. At first, your liver can still function, but as the scar tissue spreads, it blocks blood flow and limits the organ's ability to do its job. Eventually, your liver becomes so damaged that even basic body functions begin to fail. And here's the terrifying part. You don't need to be an alcoholic. Non-alcoholic fatty liver disease is one of the leading causes of cirrhosis worldwide, and it's fueled by sugar, processed food, and obesity. 1 in 4 adults is at risk and doesn't even know it. This isn't just a liver problem, it's a global epidemic. It doesn't usually start with sharp pain. It starts with things that seem harmless: fatigue, itching, loss of appetite, swelling in the legs or abdomen, confusion or trouble focusing. At first, these symptoms come and go. You blame stress, poor sleep, or age. But what's really happening is your liver is shutting down, slowly and silently. Then comes jaundice, yellowing of the skin and eyes, the unmistakable sign that toxins are building up in your bloodstream. By that point, your body is already in crisis. You can live without a lot of things, but you can't live without your liver, the leading causes, and how you're exposed without realizing it. The number 1 cause of cirrhosis used to be alcohol abuse. Now it's not even close. Non-alcoholic fatty liver disease is exploding, caused by diets high in sugar, processed foods, and fat. It's hitting people who don't drink at all. Then there's hepatitis B and C, silent viral infections that can live in your body for years before showing symptoms. Some people don't find out until their liver is already scarred beyond repair. And certain medications, toxins, even genetic disorders can play a role. It's not just about what you put in your body, it's about what your body can't break down. Most people are being exposed every single day, and they don't even realize it until their liver starts to fail. What happens inside your body? When cirrhosis begins, your liver works overtime to keep you alive. It compensates, it adapts, but eventually it can't keep up. As scar tissue replaces healthy cells, blood can no longer flow through your liver the way it should. Pressure builds in the portal vein, leading to something called portal hypertension. That pressure can cause veins in your stomach and esophagus to swell and burst. Many people bleed internally without warning. Meanwhile, toxins that your liver would normally filter begin to circulate freely in your bloodstream. They reach your brain, causing confusion, memory loss, and even coma. This is called hepatic encephalopathy. It's one of the most terrifying stages of liver failure. And once the liver can no longer produce enough proteins to help your blood clot, even a small injury can become life-threatening. This isn't just organ damage, this is total system failure. For many, cirrhosis doesn't come with a countdown. There's no final warning, no red alert. It just happens. One day your legs swell, then your belly fills with fluid. You feel weak, foggy, and can't focus. Your skin turns yellow, your eyes glassy. Your body stops processing what you eat. You drop weight, lose muscle, and become too tired to care. Then comes the bleeding, then the infections, then the coma. And by that point, there are only two paths left: a liver transplant or death. Every 30 seconds, someone dies from liver disease. Many of them had no idea they were even sick. Why doctors are catching it too late? You'd think something this deadly would be easy to catch, but that's the problem. Cirrhosis can progress for years without obvious symptoms. Routine checkups often miss it until it's advanced. Liver enzyme tests might come back normal, even when damage is happening. Scans are expensive, and most people don't get them unless they're already at risk. By the time you're diagnosed, you're often in stage 3 or 4. At that point, the liver is barely functioning. Treatment becomes about survival, not prevention. Even doctors admit it. This disease flies under the radar. And unless you're asking the right questions, it might stay that way until it's too late. The truth about liver transplants. A liver transplant is the only true cure once cirrhosis reaches its final stage. But getting one is not that simple. First, you have to be sick enough to qualify, but not too sick to survive the surgery. You're placed on a list with thousands of others, all waiting for a match. Many will die before their name is called. And even if you do get a transplant, it comes with lifelong medication, constant monitoring, and a daily battle to prevent rejection. Some people never fully recover. Some never wake up at all. This isn't a fix. It's a second chance. If you're lucky enough to get one, this disease doesn't wait for permission. It doesn't announce itself. And most people don't find out until the damage is already permanent. But it doesn't have to be that way. There are tests that can reveal early signs if you ask for them. A simple blood panel, a liver function test, an ultrasound to check for fat or scar tissue. But here's the truth. Most doctors won't offer them unless you already look sick, unless you already fit the profile. That's why awareness is everything. If you have diabetes, belly fat, high cholesterol, or a family history of liver disease, you're already at risk. If you've ever taken medications long-term, consumed heavy alcohol, or lived with untreated hepatitis, you're already on the list. You don't need to feel symptoms to take action. You need to act before they ever show up. The final warning. Your liver won't send you an alert. It won't scream for help. It'll just quietly break down, cell by cell, until there's no turning back. Once it fails, your body follows. And by then, there's no reset button, only a transplant or a clock running out. But this isn't just about liver disease. It's about a system designed to let you get sick before it teaches you how to stay well. They don't want prevention. They want prescriptions. And if you think cirrhosis is bad, wait until you see what happens when your pancreas starts turning against you. The next video could save your life. Click the link below or in the description to keep watching.